That's right, number 50. All in the last few months. Why? I love to talk about wealth, health, and legacy. So I have a lot to talk about, and I want to do it before the NFL season starts tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern. So just checking in, seeing if everybody's feeling good about their life, what's going on in their life. I got a lot going on. I just recently returned from what I call my college tour with my grandchildren and my son and his wife, and I'm so proud. So just checking in, see what everybody's doing. And I'm starting to hit some milestones. Besides the 50 live, Rock Talk Live, it's my 50th year in business. What else? I got a lot going on. I got a couple more trips coming up that I'm sharing and giving back to life. So I'm just checking in with everybody to see what's going on. So we're going to talk about you. What's going on with you? So got a couple people rolling in. Hopefully you're looking at my YouTubes, my TikTok, and you keep coming back to my videos. And hopefully my videos are educational and inspirational, that you might use some of my topics and some of my tactics and my approach that might be helpful. So looking forward to it. How you doing, kiddo? Go Trump. He's making it happen. He's got more coming up. This guy just doesn't let go, just keeps on coming. And he's doing some great things. And this is the short term. Wait till we see the long-term effect. It's going to be awesome. So how are you today? Everything okay? I'm pretty sure, Hannah, you're subscribed to me. If so, great. Give me some hearts, would be useful. I'm going to be on for about an hour today. That's it. And then I'm going to go watch some football, some baseball, have something to eat. I still got to go on TikTok Live. I have a completely different audience on TikTok. It's not as sophisticated as YouTube. YouTube are what I would call an upgrade, sophisticated. So, Hanny, where are you located? We got a few more visitors. How's it going? We're talking about my 50th live. We're going to be talking about wealth, health, and legacy. How you doing, Kerry? Ramir? I don't know how to pronounce that. Where are you located? I'm in the United States. I'm in Florida. Oh, we're getting some thumbs up. We're getting some hearts. We're getting some people coming on. Is everybody having a good week? Today's what, Thursday? I've had a great week this week. We got a Florida kid here. I'm Florida, West Palm. That's cool. What part of Florida? And what do you do? We have America. We got Florida. What do you do in Florida, Ram? I'm going to just shorten it, Ram. What do you do? And how old are you? You a student? Are you a millennial? What's the other one? Z generation, X generation. I'm a baby boomer. So what's going on? Everybody happy? You gonna, since you're American, are you gonna open up football, or you're not interested in football? National Football League starts tonight, 8 o'clock. Somebody having a hard time typing in a question or solution? I'm here to give experience, education, lessons learned, what to do, what not to do. Roblox, IDK. How you doing, kid? What's going on? Are you American, IDK? You American? Or from tonight to big night? We got NFL football and we got a lot of baseball going on. Hockey doesn't start yet. How was your week? Everybody okay? Their business, their family, their health? Are you looking at the fourth quarter here in business saying, you know, I had a good year? Or is it tough times at your business? Here we got German, American, French. Is that Polish? Cassia? Cassia? How are you? Did I pick them all right? Did I pick all the flags right? Hey, Jacob, how's it going, man? Jacob, you're not watching football tonight? I picked all the flags correctly. I've been around. Believe me, I've been around. I love looking at flags. I want to see who's proud. Oh, my God. Mr. Accurate? No, I'm not going there, man. That's pretty good. Maybe you could tell us. Give us your top 3 or 4 or 5. America's my top 5. Top 1. Top 1. Now I'm proud again because Trump is making some good moves worldwide. Okay, cool. All right. Where are you looking for in a man? What are you looking for in a man? I am a man. And when I look at men, I'm expecting integrity, the truth, honor, dignity, keeping promises. I hope you're not a troll. This is a nice show here. This is a clean show. This is for education, encouragement, and empowerment. No, you're not funny. You're new. Did you subscribe? We got a troll. We got a troll. Are you a woman or a man? If you want to find a man. Where's everybody tonight? What's going on? Is everybody eating, making their dinner? So you're saying you're gay. You're gay. It's no problem. It's not a problem for us. Oh, you're an RN, huh? You're an RN? That's cool. Keep them going. Keep the hearts coming. Keep the thumbs up coming. Subscribe. Top, we got Vietnam, Germany. Is that Romania and America? Russia, and football. Wow. Cassia, are you American? Uh-oh. We only have one on football is the best. Oh, that's cool. What kind of football? NFL? College? Turkish? Are you talking about soccer? To us, American is soccer. No, she likes football. Cassia, NFL. Okay, if you're NFL, who's your team? And who's your college team? College is spelt wrong. Who's your NFL team and your college team? Okay. Everybody's taking a break at this time Oh, we got the Bills and the Gators. And the Bills might do it this year. The Gators, I don't know about the Gators. You know, the only reason why I watch the SEC is probably because it's the strongest. I was brought up in the Midwest with the Big Ten, even though I don't like Ohio. My kids went to Wisconsin, they're Badgers, and they had really good teams back then. They had what they call the Rose Bowl. And the Bills, I got friends that have Bills fans. This is the year. This is the year for the Bills. They got a lot of support. They got a good owner, good coach, good players. This might be the year for the Bills. Going back to college, I'm thinking, you're going to laugh, but it's a Minnesota coach. His name is Kiffin. The head coach is Kiffin. I don't know his first name. Went to Illinois. For what, school? University of Illinois? Live in Florida, okay. How old are you? You still going to school? Cassia? Are you a Gator? Are you going to school? College? University of Florida? Middle school? Good for you. You're on YouTube, huh? What do you learn on YouTube as a youngster? Calosa, middle. I don't know what that means. So when you're a middle, is that middle school up to 9th grade, something like that? Do your parents know you're on YouTube? You on fantasy football? This is my second year on fantasy football. I like it a lot. It's a lot of fun. I play with against my grandchildren and their friends and my sons. And I had a bad draft. But you know what? I still have hope. I spent a lot of time on fantasy football. I actually have an app. I think it's called Draft Sharks. And that helps me understand in real time if somebody's injured or somebody's playing, what my chances are. But I'm the underdog for sure. So I just got to guess sometimes. I had a bad draft though. But at least I'm competitive. I got Joe Burrow as my quarterback, so I'm hoping he helps a lot. He throws a lot of touchdowns, and he passes a lot, you know. Trouble is, I don't have a good running back. I got marginal wide receivers. What am I going to do? That's all I can do. You're competitive. I've been competitive all my life in everything. When I was a kid, everything, board games, playground sports, competitive. When I was a youngster, I played high school, I played college hockey, always competitive. And then when I got into business, I got competitive in business. But, you know, you got to work hard. And I was very fortunate that I had a lot of leadership, mentors. I had bankers behind me. So people believed in me. Once somebody believes in you, it's big time, man. It's big time. So try to get some mentors. Earlier the better. Hopefully you start with your parents. If your parents are Nintendo, I have no clue. I know what Nintendo is, but I've never played it. Hey, Dwight, how you doing, man? You used to work in what? What did you work in, Dwight? And you, U.S., are you going to watch the football tonight? NFL? Office character from TV. Dwight, I don't know what you're talking about. Ask a question. I might have an answer. Rico. Rico's not who I think it is, Rico. Where are my hearts? Where are my thumbs up? Where's my new subscribers? Hey, this is my 50th live. 50th. Emma. Keep it real, baby. Now look at, I get hearts, I get balloons, I get the finger a couple times. It's okay. Cool, man. Cool. What have I been working for? Do I have to be honest? Probably retirement. Make sure, I have always had goals. I got my first settlement in a divorce was one thing that was meaningful. It was my pension. I got my pension back in my name. So I built that up to a certain point. We got England on the show here. And then I started thinking about what else can I do for people, you know? Once my kids all went through college, it was kind of like, okay, I'm an empty nester. I was single for 22 years, and I moved to Florida, and I just started another business. I needed something to do. And in fact, that's what I'm doing here. I retired officially, I'd say about 70, and I started this YouTube about a year ago. So I'm 71, and I like it. I like it. I'm helping people. I feel relevant. I feel like I got my mind going. And, you know, this is fun. I talk to people. Yeah, pension's a really big thing, man. Rico, did you have to actually say your father's 70? Yeah, that's why my grandkids call me Papa Rock. I like Papa Rock. Sounds good. Dwight, thanks, man. You know, you just got to keep going. Stay healthy, stay out of trouble, have a job, try to make an impact. That my son always brings that up. He goes, Dad, I want to make an impact. An impact could mean many things. This is an impact for me. I feel more appreciation on YouTube than I do for many years of my consulting. Because consulting, they pay you, and they're expecting magic with someone to talk to. It's almost like a therapist. When you talk to a therapist, you still got to come up with your own decisions, or you deal with an attorney. An attorney can't do much for you. You have to make, like my business attorney says to me, Rock, this is a business decision. When he says it's a business decision, that means it's not a legal decision. It's a business decision. Take it or leave it. Make your decision and move on. You see? Thanks, Rico. Appreciate it, man. I agree. I agree. And that's how I feel about my legacies with my 3 kids. Because now they're in their mid to late 40s. It's not about money anymore. It's about when they ask me for advice, I feel I feel very, very proud that my kids will ask me for advice, because they must have saw something that I made good decisions, you know? So it's pretty important. So, what else is going on? Everybody that's the thing I like. When I condense what I'm really trying to do on YouTube, it's really talking about my experiences, giving you my stories, but at the same time, I like to focus on three areas. It's health, number one, because as you get older, it's a bitch to stay in shape or feel good. Number two is wealth. You got to have financial successes all your career to be able to live to what you need to. Because if you don't have your health, it doesn't matter what your wealth is, if you know what I mean. And legacies are set by you when you're young. You have visions, you have goals, and then when you achieve those, you go, wow, that's cool. And then you got to come up with something new, like me. When I went through my so-called traditional retirement phase, it was a phase, I said, I've got to do something else. I got to make an impact. I got to give back, whatever that is. And that's what people have done for me, mentorship. I had a lot of great mentors. Very good, Rico. Makes sense. Do you think the Americans are healthy? They say we're the most obese country in the world is America. I guess. You know, I know quite a few people. My dad's 100. He'll be 100 in February. He's always ate in moderation, but he was raised on Italian food, organic food. You know how you talk about organic? He always had fresh food. He didn't eat pastries and all that. He didn't drink. He didn't smoke. And he still got his mind. That's what I'm hoping for, is that I still have my mind, you know, that I could even do this. This actually makes me into it because I'm always reading, you know, blogs or listening to podcasts, and I could turn them off right away if I don't believe in the person or trust them or authentic. I like to know, and I love business, and I love watching strategies. I like strategic people that make decisions. Cool, Dwight, cool. All fresh, all fresh. That's cool. I went to the grocery store today, and I usually get gluten-free food and just the basics: protein, some greens, um, rice, brown rice. Not too much on the pastries or ice cream. I used to like all that at night, but I like salt. I have a hard time with salt. So I'll eat chips and popcorn and things like that, but I got to watch my teeth too. As you get older, you can crack a tooth real easy, you know? You know, it's surprising. We don't have, let's see here, it's 7 p.m. It's a little bit earlier than I usually come on, but I think there's football on tonight. People are probably eating football and don't want to listen to me. Isn't that a shame? But as soon as I get off, I'm going to go on TikTok. I'm on TikTok too, guys. I'm on TikTok and I'm live on that. That's about 20 minutes. And it's usually people that want to talk about dating and stuff like that. You know, it's not as important as YouTube, where they look for solutions, education, solutions, advice. So, in other words, you're the smart people. You're an upgrade from TikTok. And TikTok's got some problems too. You know, they're going through negotiations. Yeah, I heard about that, about the seeds. Yep. Industrial fertilizer, yeah. Well, people today, you know, how hungry are people? It's a shame, you know. How do we keep the people nourished? See, that's the key. We got a bunch of junk in the United States. I'll be going to Asia. I've been to Japan and Vietnam, and they got a lot of great food, man. A lot of great food. And it's usually natural or organic, you know. And in their food, it's usually small portions. United States, we get a lot of waste. A lot of waste. People can't eat all that. When you're in Asia and Japan, there's no, what do they call that? Leftovers. Uh-uh. Or what we call a doggy bag. You know what a doggy bag is? That's the food that you didn't finish, you bring home. And they say it's for a dog, but no. They eat it themselves the next day or whatever. Well, the war in Ukraine, if you're asking me, I would ask what is happening in the negotiations. I listen to our news, which is the United States, and I'm hoping that Trump could help mediate some type of peace. But I don't know if it's going to happen. We hear from both sides that no one wants to compromise. And now the Europeans, they they're very fearful of the Ukraine peace treaty, let's call it. Russia's not going to give a peace treaty. And our President Trump is like, it's not going to happen under his watch. So it's pretty scary, man. But we got our own problems here, especially the economy. I think most people are worried about the economy than anything else. I don't think the United States is thinking about the Ukraine. My mother was Polish, so I have an idea. And I've been to the Ukraine. No, I haven't been to Ukraine. I was in Central Europe. Different ball game. So that's my response is I'm looking for peace just like the United States is looking for. And what's really sad is this people aren't even talking about the dead. It's more about mineral rights, territory, money. But that's what's going on. So I'm on YouTube to talk about my experiences with people. It's not just my point of view. It's you ask me a question, I'll answer the situation that I was in, and maybe it's helpful for you. Because this is the last quarter of the year in business, and this is a very terrible time because I've been on both sides as an employee and an employer. And if you had a tough year to get to September, it's not going to change over the next 4 months. People are thinking usually for 2026 and 2027. So I know people that are out of work right now. And the older you are, the more difficult it is to get reemployed. It's bad. No matter how much talent you have, you might not be considered, because most people that get hired, they're expecting those people to be there for at least 10 years. You think I'm worried about it, Mike? It's over for me. I'm trying to get rid of my RMDs with a Roth conversion. That's what I'm doing. So, you know, I was talking to my brother today. We're both in their 70s, and it's like, God, aren't we lucky we're old? Because we save for a rainy day and we lived amongst our means. See what I'm saying? It hasn't changed. But today, there's a lot of debt out there, and when the younger you are, you got to get a house, you got to get a car, you got to have a job, you got blah, 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 blah. Most people aren't thinking about retirement funds. They're not thinking about Roth IRAs. They're not thinking about pensions, if there are any pensions anymore. So, anything else happening? I got a few hearts. I got a few thumbs up. I got a few engaged right now. I don't know if I got any new subscriptions. Everybody getting ready for the NFL football and the playoffs? Is that what's going on? Did I call too early? It's only 7 o'clock Eastern. Okay. Mike, we had a troll there for about 2 or 3 sentences and walked away, a new one. Okay. I think we're going to call it. If there's no questions, everybody's got all their solutions. Everyone is the smartest one in the room. That's good. I'm the oldest one in the room. Even older than you, Michael. Oh, we got another viewer. Let's see. There she is. Ms. Gonzalez. Where you been? I was ready to walk away because nobody's participating. No one's giving me any hearts, no thumbs up, no love. And I'm like, I'm here, and this is my 50th live. So you know I come out, I'm celebrating. This is my 50th. We got a couple more viewers, all before NFL football. Now I'm going to get the women coming on because the men are all probably watching football. And we're getting some outside the United States. Good questions. Any solutions? What can I do? Lisette Gonzalez. My ex-wife, I think her maiden name was Gonzalez. After I met her, I was in Mexico giving a presentation. We were stopped at the airport. And she had a U.S. passport and a Colombian passport. And they announced that they wanted her to go to the counter for some reason. And they mentioned her name, and she got up and started walking. I said, "What's the Gonzalez? What's that all about?" This is after maybe 5 years of marriage. And here, she had 4 names or whatever it is. And now she's got my name, which I wish she would let go, but she won't. Key West. Lizette, how do I remember this? You're Cuban, though. When I think of Cuba, guess what I think about? Baseball. Some of the best baseball players in the world, Cuba. And how tough it was for them to get to play in the United States. Tough times, man. Okay, what's going on in Key West? How's your weather? We've been getting some rain here in West Palm, off and on. I just hope hurricanes are out this year, you know? What do you do in Key West, by the way? What do you do? You work retail or you manufacture, service? Cloudy? What do you do? Are you off of work now? And how long you been in U.S.? Did your parents immigrate or did you immigrate? Or did everybody? You like Key West, by the way? Get a lot of visitors there. I've been there a couple times. Couple times with two different women. One I was single, and the second time with a wife, my second wife. And it was okay. It was all right. I'd go back. It's a nice ride from West Palm. But I don't fish. I don't fish. And it's really, beautiful though, a lot to do there, Okay, what else is happening? Any comments? Did everybody eat already? Because once I let this go, I got to go on TikTok for at least, I go live on TikTok too. And that's, I usually go about 20, 25 minutes. So is anybody going to congratulate me on my 50 live on YouTube? RockTalk, number 50. No hearts, no thumbs up. Way to go, Rock. I'm now Papa Rock. I spent the weekend with my grandkids at college and they call me Papa Rock. I like Papa Rock. I got a heart, and thank you. Okay. It's almost 40 minutes. I hope you guys go and watch the replay or go on my shorts. My videos are in depth. This is just going back and forth on what people want to talk about. Everybody see me? I got my little ring, my light. I should turn the light on, shouldn't I? Lizette, you didn't say what you do. Are you in the service business? Or what do you do? Michael, did you have a good week this week? Always making money? How about the stock market? You happy with the stock market? What's going to happen when they reduce the interest rate? I'm going to get the new Apple phone, the 17, when it comes out. They're going to announce it on September 9th, and I'm going to pre-order my phone. I hear the camera's going to be cool. You can do both. You can reverse and forward all at the same time. You can't do that. I can't do that now. So for creators like me on YouTube, it's going to be awesome. Plus, I'll be in Vietnam starting in November, and I'll come back maybe in January. So I'm going to do YouTube videos and so on. Wow, 30 years in business. Good for you. Working in the hospital. Boy, you must put a lot of hours in. A lot of hours. And I hope you have a pension plan or retirement plan that you're investing in, if you can. You're 48. How many kids do you have? You have children? Too young to be a grandparent, so you're probably a mom. A mom or an aunt. Your parents still alive? Are they in Key West? Here we go. I got a heart. Thank you. Yeah. But who wants to retire? Nobody. Oh, a 25-year-old nurse. Lizette, does your daughter live with you? I hope so. Then you got someone with you, unless you're married. Papa Rock. Wow. Thank you. Become a truck driver? Seriously? Who? USPS? FedEx? UPS? Oh, long distance? Aren't those guys going out of business? A lot of them? Who wants that job? I know it pays well. My nephew took the classes. He didn't finish. He didn't finish. He didn't like it. Oh, she lives in Virginia. My daughter lives in Virginia. Oh, keep it real. I like that. Keep it real. Wow, drivers after nursing? Well, nursing must drive you crazy, man. Who wants to deal with patients? I would be the worst patient. I'd be crabby. You know what I mean? I'd be crabby because I can't take pain. I don't like when they take blood from me. Oh my God. I look the other way. Yeah. And I don't like horror movies and all that stuff. All that stuff with blood. I don't like that. Oh, unemployment. Yeah. I guess today's people, you better know the rules because people will make you a 1099. Lizette, you live alone. So what? You divorced for a long time? What do you mean you like your lifestyle? Working all those hours or after hours? What do you like best? Just like it. Okay, you don't have to answer that. You like the peace. Is that what you're saying? You like peace. So don't listen to any of these guys. They're all looking for a woman. Is that true that men are looking for nurses, looking for a cook, looking for a mom? That's what I hear. Oh, Mike, I'm sure I wouldn't want a male nurse. You know what I'm saying? If I had a male nurse, I'd probably send in a grievance. I only want nurses that are happy. That, oh, oh, come on, man. You know, I was, first of all, I never thought guys had depends. You know what I mean? Until I got to Florida. And one of my best friends at the time, he was a great guy. I met him at the club working out. He was in his 80s at the time. I was probably early 50s. And he was single. He was a widower. And we were just friends. He's greatest generation. And I was a Eucharistic minister, and I'd bring him communion and stuff. Well, he says, you know, Rock, he was like early 90s. He goes, I got to wear a diaper. What? And that's when he told me about the pens. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So, of course, I got 7 brothers and sisters. Now we're seeing we're having a race to depends. Oh, Mike, you're getting bad now. You're getting bad now. Lizette, cut him off. Cut him off. You guys, come on. Can we get off the nursing deal? How about the friendly nurses? My buddy, he's in the hospital more than once. He says he likes the showers when the nurses give him the showers. Not the one in the bed, the one in the shower, stand up shower. Wow, twin brothers. Okay, now, my dad was married 74 years. My mother passed away at 94. My dad was always very independent. He played a lot of racquetball. He'd shower, go to the Y, play racquetball until his 80s, and always showered himself. Well, now he's in independent living, but it's not safe for him to take a shower. So my brother and my sister, who kind of give him the caregiving in Minnesota, he didn't want them to give him a shower. Too proud and all this. So after a while, my sister said, that's it. We're going to hire a nurse to shower him. So he had the shower, and he said he liked it. He liked it a lot until the bill came. $250. First of all, we told my brother, don't tell him how much it costs. Just pay it. Don't let him know. No, my dad wants to look at every penny in the checkbook. He discontinued the showers. Yeah. So I didn't ask who's giving him showers now. I'm not going to ask. So I'm just letting you know. So I have long-term care. So here's my belief. If I need a shower, I'm bringing in a nurse. I would say under 25, maybe. Dollars? No. Age. I'm just teasing Lizette. That's Michael getting crazy. That's Michael getting crazy. So 48, and your parents live. So that's in Key West. How old? Well, your parents must be what, in their 60s, maybe early 70s. Was it you think it was a good marriage? Your mom and your dad? Bringing you guys up, so you got 2, 3, 4 children. Oh, Mike, you're telling me I'm getting old? I know you're my age, a little bit younger. Okay. We have less than 10 minutes. So what else are we going to talk about besides Depends and diapers? Anything else? Everybody happy? Tomorrow, I get a massage. Saturday, I get a haircut. I'm going to get a trim. And then I go to Minnesota for a week. I got some business to do up there and see my family, and that's kind of what I'm going to do. Okay. A very beautiful marriage. They're always together. You see that? Lizette, you see? My parents, I look at my parents. We had 11, they had 11 children. We're all alive. My dad's still alive at 100, and my mom passed away at 94, 5 years ago. And, you look at that and go, wow, man. But it was a different generation. But I think you have to have the same values. You know what I mean? Your foundation, your mother and your father, your grandparents, that's missing in today's world. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm positive, Lizette, your parents were Cuban, right? Both Cuban. And they went through hell. And they stuck together. My dad used to call it stick and stay. It was stick and stay, it's bound to pay. It's bound to pay. Wow. That's no excuse No TV in Cuba, 11 kids. No, it was the attraction, the lust, the love. The lust and the love kept them together. Probably their faith. In today's world, it's lust, love, and litigation. Lizette, what happened? Are you a widow or divorced or never married that you're so happy? Let us know. There's only 3 viewers so far, so it's okay. Believe in love. I believe in love. I believe in love. I do. But you know what? It's picking the right horse. Michael's happy single. I'm happy single. I mean, it's my choice. It's my choice. I mean, I picked the wrong horse twice. And you know, I don't miss either one of them, you know? I think about them often. Well, the first one was high school marriage and it was bad. But I had 3 kids, so it worked off. My second wife it was fraudulent. It was not love, it was loot. Loot. Money. Sad to say, but I didn't know for 12 years. I was that stupid and naive. I just kept working and paying the bills. And then I said, you know what? Enough is enough. As I got closer to retirement, Social Security, and my goals of retirement, my investments and so on, I said, listen, I can't keep going this way. Yeah. Craig, how you doing, man? The people are killing me. We're talking about love and lust. And Lizette's talking about love. They all believe in love. I believe in lust. Craig, aren't you watching the football game? Boston's not playing today. Boston's got 2 more games than the Yankees. And the Yankees play tonight. So I'm back, man. I'm back. That yesterday game was a bad game. I went to bed saying, they better pull this off. They were up 4-1, then 4-3, and I went to bed, and they lost. Aren't you watching the game tonight? What's your boyfriend? What's his name? Belichick. He's in the news every day now. What the hell is he doing at North Carolina? Lizette, did you eat already? Or are you cooking while you're talking to us? Craig, I went to the grocery store today. My budget's always $100. It came in at 88 and change. So, salute. I'm in bad shape, man, on my fantasy football. I don't know if you saw my YouTube short. I didn't know how to play. I didn't know how to draft. And I got screwed. And I'm blaming everybody. And I changed my name for my team on my fantasy. I was called, for last year was Iron Falcons for whatever reason. I didn't know I could name my own team. I'm Papa Rock now. Okay? Papa Rock. And I use George Patton with that movie where he's got the United States flag and that's my logo. No shit. Michael, what are you talking about? Why, because I didn't show up for a couple days? I don't know. I'm not getting any hearts. No thumbs up. No new subscribers. I'm going to change my ways. I don't care. Hey, I'm going to learn, man. I'm learning this technology, and I don't care. These kids all, what do you call that? Trash talk. They trash talk me, but I trash talk them when the time is right. Believe me. Craig, I don't know if I told you, I went to Dartmouth, Yale, and Villanova. I put a YouTube out on it, my walkthrough for a few days. My grandkids are going to the best schools, man. They invited me to enjoy myself, and I'll tell you, man, I am so proud of those kids. I could have never gotten those schools. You got it, Michael. So, Craig, I came on a little bit earlier as I explained to my followers here. Actually, I'm starting to feel like I'm Yoda. I feel like I'm today's Yoda. And you're my Jedis. What do you think? You Jedis? Or am I the Jedi and you guys are the Yodas? Yeah, what you think of them? Did you cry? I'm proud, man. You better be putting some likes and some comments on there. That's all helps my algorithm. Craig, this is my 50th live. My 50th. I got some ideas, though, man. I got some ideas to scale my YouTube channel. Yale, hey, listen to this. Honest to God. This is the honest truth. My grandson told me there's an average of 1 to 2 suicides at these Ivy schools. And MIT actually have, Mike, they actually have a target where they jump. Yeah. That's how much pressure is on these kids, man. I'll tell you, when you see these kids, I mean, I'm walking by, I feel like I'm 40 again, you know, or actually college kid. I'm walking through like I made it. Could have never got in these schools. But I'm proud of them. They did it. I'm proud of my kids. Pushed them like I pushed them to school to educate, you know, because we weren't big on education. We were big on working. It was that generation, you know. Well, you walk by these kids, you see what they got going on. They're not entitled. These kids work their ass off, man. And it's a youth, and God, you walk by them, they look sharp. They look like, you know they're intelligent. Just walking that campus. Seriously. Craig, wait till you see I ran into a couple of football players. And I went to the hockey rink, of course, because I'm a hockey fan. And that was pretty cool. I hope you liked them. Yeah, Mike. Maybe 21, because I know I could at least drink. I partied, man. I had a good time. College was awesome, man. And my story is, I didn't finish. I transferred, and I said I was going to transfer. I called my dad. He said, Dad, this isn't for me. I'm coming back to work, and then I'll go back to school. Now, how many kids have you heard say that back in the 70s? A lot, right? Well, I went back to school. Night school, University of Minnesota. And they didn't transfer a lot of my classes because I went to a private school in Minnesota, so the public school didn't recognize some of my classes that I took. So it took me 8 years to get a 4-year degree. 8 years. And I was married, 3 kids, and running a business of 150 employees. Talk about being a workaholic and never around. That was me. But you know what? It all paid off. You're seeing it right here. Wear and tear. But you know what? I'm thankful because it all paid off with my kids and my grandkids. So Papa Rock is back. Never went anywhere, but I'm going to live life, man. This is it. Look at Michael. He doesn't know what career he wants. In a way, it evolves. You got a career now. Whatever you're doing, it all worked out. Whatever you're doing, here's the thing. This is why I say when they say, well, Rock, to your 20-year-old self or 18-year-old self, what's your recommendation? What do I always say? Get a job. Number one, Get a job and network, network, and network, because that's what's going to happen. People are going to see, hey, this kid's a worker, he's a sharp. You meet people on a job, you hear about entrepreneurs and mentorship. You might be working for a company like my dad, working for a company. He ended up buying the guy out. I've heard that more than once. You see? Okay, we're hitting 61 minutes. I got to get on live on TikTok. And there's a football game. It's going to suck. And Dallas is going to get killed. What do you think? You think Dallas is going to get killed? Is it true about Parsons? Doesn't have the right, he didn't pass the physical. Is that true? I'll see you guys soon. This weekend I'm going to be hitting it, man, because I'm just over that monetization with YouTube. I had to fill out some paperwork and all this other shit. Wow, Michael's going with Dallas. Craig, what do you think? He's going with Dallas. Are they playing at, I don't even know if they're playing at Dallas or what. It should be a good game, though, on Thursday night, first game. A lot of press, man. No, I don't bet. I don't bet on sports. I work too hard for my money. I bet on the stock market. That's what I bet on. So far, so good this year, man. Craig, I'm really hoping that we finish really strong in this fourth quarter, man. You know? All right, guys. Thanks for the heads up, the thumbs up, the hearts. It's cool. And Michael, same thing, man. I bet on myself. And there's no one to blame, right? No one to blame. No excuses. Dallas was good when Jimmy Johnson was there. Everything else, not Jerry Jones, Jimmy Johnson. Hey, guys, I'm going to take off. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you, I'm sure, over the weekend. Be good. Talk to you soon. God bless. Be kind. Be humble. Keep your promises. Good night.